Hello and welcome to Ready Player Dumb. We have reached finally the end of the Kingdom Hearts, the story so far,
Yay.
which leads us to Kingdom Hearts back cover, or key back cover, or whatever the heck this is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Sarah, this is maybe a little branch away from the regular storyline that we've been hearing.
Yeah, it describes itself. It says cinematics revealing a story untold. So this, like, apparently is nothing to do. Well, I mean, it's probably tied in at this point because why would they, show it? But up until this point, we have not seen any of these people, I guess.
Yeah. So
look, they're all furries. They've got like animal stuff on their clothes.
Good people we can relate to. So there were 9 installments on this story so far. Honestly, a very impressive collection, in my opinion. And with this, we're going to finish it off. This is cinematic. We won't be playing, but we will be watching it along with all of you to see what the heck is left in about the last 80 or so minutes of this collection. So, without further ado, the back cover.
What the heck is this gonna be about?
Whoa.
Unreal Engine, huh?
Unreal.
Autosave.
Yes, I do not want to lose my progress.
Play. Me on.
Ooh!
Oh, that frame rate.
HD.
The world was...
You ain't reading that.
The font. Oh, this is a mobile game for sure. What in the fuck's happening here?
The fated land will be the better provider.
Graphic design is my passion.
They decided to draw on the powers of the book to prevent that from happening. They harness unimaginable forces from the... There's no fucking way I can read this!
That's alright. They've got like 15 different fonts.
Yeah, and actually this goes up there. So like there's like the text that like is in our area and then it goes up there. And I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Alright, we'll just let...
I hope the entire 80 minutes is like this. It might be.
No, I doubt it.
Chipdell!
Yeah?
Is this a mobile game?
It looks like it's a mobile game.
Yo. Oh. Damn, that guy got yeeted. I mean, someone spent a lot of time typing all this out.
Yeah.
But there's no time. I do not read that fast.
No.
You should know. They don't follow the same path. Don't lose sight of yours, okay? The world was pure darkness. So it's repeating itself.
Whatever. Hopefully the actual cinematic will explain. Dead. Oh, kissed by the cat, and we're alive.
High budget graphics. Very high budget.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. You 6 plus me is 7. Wait. Don't tell me I don't count.
No.
Here, take it.
The cloak
In the
faces
master's
are just so
playful and
fucking
mischievous
ridiculous.
way, he gave his apprentice Lushu a very important role.
That sounds so fucking familiar.
What seemed like a simple task.
That's
as
Haru's
the
voice
element
from
that would connect
from Beastars.
all of the events to come.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actress.
Maybe this is
long,
Beastars.
long ago, all the worlds were still one.
Oh my god, you're absolutely correct.
One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The
Now I just
master
have this
masters
vision
have
of
an
Haru
eye
telling the story.
Yeah.
that gazes into the future. He bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
Ding. Ding.
So, did you look through the book?
Yes. But I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade.
Fade?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the
That's
light
good.
that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever.
I don't know.
But if it were
The
to
horse head
disappear,
guy.
the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand.
It's
That
not.
is why you granted us these Keyblades.
But
With these, we can spread the teachings of
Why not?
light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we
he talking
to
about?
abandon all
I
of
guess.
them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
goodbye, horseman. He's a brony. You think?
Yeah.
And so
Just
the
look at his
reliable
Celestia
hero,
cosplay.
who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the master and to lead the others.
Goodbye.
Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Ira. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after.
They're like
The
chess pieces.
cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies. Lushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do. Then, he disappeared.
Said that would happen.
Yeah.
Not long after that, the master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
So there's 7 of these guys, so they're not part of the 13? Oh.
This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
Chi. Key. Whoa.
There's a traitor among us.
Among Us.
Yes.
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
I found this sniffing around.
Not a
Is
kitty.
that a dark Cherothy? Is that a nightmare?
Is that a cat? Is that...
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Cherothy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare...
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Don't insult me!
Come on, Hassan. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking.
This is Beastars.
It's not me!
I almost am like,
There's an easy way to solve
I'm
this.
almost half
If
convinced
we all summon
that
our
the bear
spirits,
guy
we will
is
know.
the voice of Grizz
Unfortunately,
in
there
Beastars
are
Season
countless
2.
wielders in our unions.
That's what I'm saying. It's
None
Beastars.
of us to summon a Cherothy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to anyone in our unions.
That's highly unlikely. Do you recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the Nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been
I think it
acquired by
might be.
just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree. What proof do we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Ira, some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech. What, did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Aced, that's quite enough.
It looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
Out.
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book.
Yes, we got that.
It's not so far-fetched to assume
there's
that
a
the
page
one who
missing.
has the lost page has been turned.
From the book.
That they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something. I wonder, could this have been the Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing. The Master is
No
gone.
way of knowing.
I understand what you were saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course.
I mean,
After all, that is what the Master asked of me.
I think she's the one. Because she's the snake. You
And
know?
Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
Think about it. Isn't there a show called, like, Find the Snake or something?
Maybe.
I wonder what the actual game was for this. Because it like, these
So,
cutscenes
to
don't
sum
really
it up,
lead up to
I'll
gameplay.
need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand. But
It's
without
just
you or
the-
Luciu
the hood.
to form and
Like,
maintain our
now it
own
has, like,
units
jiggle
is-
physics.
It's a
It
little
makes it even more
unnerving,
ridiculous.
to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear.
Jiggle physics.
Wait. Do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that you know what the future holds, Henri, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
A few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
A few days later, they
Of course
talked.
not. His argument was unconvincing.
Or a few days
It's like Invi
after
said.
that conversation.
He's just
the
making
flashback.
baseless assumptions given the situation.
Maybe. Well,
There's no evidence
I
to
don't
tie
know.
his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point?
Comrade.
I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us.
Among us.
Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Your
Yeah.
ankle popped.
yeah.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Invi know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we
And
can—
disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice. Darkness is approaching, and we need to
How
combine
dare
our
you
strength
not
to
join?
stand against it.
After
The
she
Master
didn't join.
bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's...
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
that's enough.
She is a snake.
Yeah.
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn against each other.
Master Ava.
Oh, Hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
I'm into it.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Long day.
I have a long face.
Do you remember what you asked me before?
To marry
About why
me?
the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The master said so, so it is. But lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so. But, to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
That sounds like so much fun. Then, you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do. Let the wind carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
A dandelion.
Must be the last one of the season.
Oh.
Envy. Have you learned something?
It seems Ased and Gula's unions are now allied.
So Ased is the traitor after all.
No, I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
You could just be
Even
saying
so,
that.
forming alliances was
You
strictly
know?
forbidden by the master.
Yes,
It's for this reason,
and his
but
teachings
it's
are
actually
absolute.
secretly for this reason.
That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No, please let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
All right. I'll leave it to you.
And one more thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
He thinks we're having a fling. Oh.
So haven't been able to convince
I think I'm
dissolving.
done.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Done with what?
Took you a while.
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees.
Envy?
Oh!
Why did I have to mention her fucking name? Oh shit!
Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
He's supposed to be the smart one.
He is?
I think so.
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
And that's exactly why.
Well, you didn't think there was a traitor.
Yeah.
Sus.
I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Peace.
Fuck you.
Well, that was resolved.
I do what I want.
Envy, you will regret this.
You ruined my playdate.
You ruined Christmas.
Shit. Now he won't come over and play video games with me.
You been here long? My bad.
No.
So, what did you want?
You didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just.
I like how
testing you.
this master is so kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like so highly respected and all that stuff,
Allow
and
me to
he's
tell
just
you
like,
about your
hey,
You
what's
want-
that?
Ira's right-hand
You want to go
man.
get high?
What? Ira's
Yeah, let's do
right-hand
some
man?
beer
What
pong.
do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion. Good job. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day. Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me.
What?
Anyway,
It's
I
like
don't
if
know I'm
Spider-Man
gonna
was in the
disappear or
Kingdom
not.
Hearts universe.
It's anyone's guess right now.
But...
In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into
I
action.
love the face, the...
Right.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche? Shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role.
So really, you're the...
May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
It's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role. Why do you get in my way?
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses!
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
What?
Ava, over here!
Check this out!
Envy! Assad! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose.
May my heart be my guiding key.
But I thought you weren't using his advice. But then he did. Oh, they fucked shit up.
Yep.
Freaking Avengers.
Always leaving the place a mess.
Yeah.
Hey, just reading?
Comic book.
Just reading in an alleyway, huh?
Yeah, and yeah.
Master. Master? If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay.
He's like Willy Wonka.
Now where? Ah, here it is.
For you.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off.
Just might as well have had Jim Carrey do this
plan was
voice.
supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur.
The unmitigated
Hit
God!
the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry? But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you were right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
So that's interesting. So he knew the whole time that there was a traitor.
Yeah.
And he joined the alliance on the assumption that there wasn't actually one, or like that Ira was being misled. Maybe just to go along.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to go along and just figure it out.
So yeah, so we must find out. I mean, it seems fairly clear. Like, Bear Guy is very mad and
Well,
angry.
he's upset, but that doesn't mean that
He's
he
the
is
traitor.
the person.
When we come back on Ready Player Dumb, we will go through the second half of the back cover story here with the story so far. Kingdom Hearts. See you next time.